With the year 2022 coming to a close, I decided to put together my top 3 anime of the year. In order to understand why I chose each anime, you have to know the criteria of my choices. The top 3 anime must have been produced in the year of 2022. It must have a plot that makes me longing for more after each episode. It should be interesting all the time, if not most of the time. And finally, it should have an impact on my life after watching it, but this one's kind of lax, so don't really take it seriously. The reasoning is obviously super biased though, so don't get outraged by my takes. Also, I couldn't care less about public opinion. These are my favorites, so who cares? Now, without further ado, let me start. The number 3 slot on my list is Spy Family. My reasoning for this is simple. Spy Family is a wholesome, yet action-packed, fun anime to watch. Both parts of the season were released in 2022 as well. Talk about overworking. Spy Family Part 1 was amazing, and there's never a dull moment. Yor's funny moments tied in with Anya's childish nature was perfect. Then you have Lloyd, who is the one who keeps the group intact, and without him, they would be lost. I also love how Anya so clearly shows that she knows about Operation Strix, but because she is 6 years old, everyone just ignores it and thinks that she is just saying nonsense. These character interactions and side character stories made me longing for more each episode. I was worried these attributes wouldn't carry on to part 2, but they did. Sure, it took more of a childless approach and seemed more lighthearted, but that is what makes Spy Family so great. The mood can switch so well from a lighthearted Anya at school story to an intense spy mission from Lloyd. This anime doesn't really qualify for the third criteria, but makes up in the quality of the content given to the viewer. The number 2 slot for my anime of the year is the infamous Monrovia Elite. Now you may be confused by my choice, and I made no mistake picking this one. Season 2 of this anime came out in July of 2022, and therefore fits the first criteria. But the reason why I chose this as the second choice is because of the character and the chemistry between them. They're also complex, and I was always on edge of my seat whenever Ayano Koji was pulling the strings from behind. Everything was so carefully placed in, and at the end of the season, only some of the pieces were placed, making me long for more. When Season 3 comes out, I will definitely watch it immediately to find out what happens with the nasty cliffhanger it left me on. After watching this anime, I always think about things differently as well. The main character, Ayano Koji, was so relaxed all the time, and I think he influenced me to be a little bit more relaxed and with better posture after watching it. I don't know how to explain it, but the character just grew on me and made me think about them all the time after watching Monrovia Elite. Obviously not so much anymore, but you get the point. The number 1 choice of anime of the year is kind of predictable and is a common one. The anime is Attack on Titan. You thought I was going to say Chainsaw Man. Well, I chose Attack on Titan because Season 4 Part 2 came out in 2022, and, well, we're talking about freaking Attack on Titan. The anime who broke the internet multiple times. Attack on Titan takes you through a brutal emotional journey and attaches you to characters, then kills them off immediately. The newest edition of the anime was so taxing on my time and made it so then all I could think about was Attack on Titan. I don't really need to go into depth why this anime is perfect, so if you haven't watched Attack on Titan yet, go watch it right now. Some notable mentions that are also really good, and I won't go into detail why, should be said. I really enjoyed Tonikawa Over the Moon for You because it's a really cool dynamic I haven't seen before. Tonikawa is also special to me because it doesn't have the popularity it deserves. My Dress Up Darling became an amazing success for reasons I don't know why. I enjoyed it because of the chemistry between Gojo and Marin, and Horimiya was good because— Wait, is this all just romance anime? Actually? Okay, I'm gonna switch this up a tiny bit. People really don't understand how good My Hero Academia Season 5 and even 6 are, so gotta throw that in there. Oh, Demon Slayer happened? No elaboration? I've already given my opinion. Finally, I must talk about Chainsaw Man. The reason why Chainsaw Man isn't on this list is because I didn't connect with you well. Sure, the action scenes were better than Attack on Titans, but Chainsaw Man can be weird at times. I don't need to elaborate at all. But if you like it, then that's fine with me. I know I may have angered people by mostly including season additions, even though that adding a season doesn't usually mean it gets put on a list, but this year of anime was the year of sequels and seasons, so deal with it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next year. Unless I make a YouTube short.